Hey, what's up, everybody? HTG Brian back with some more LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. We're going to go ahead and check out Crait Space Free Room, where we're going to find ourselves a Kyber Comet, which will reveal 5 Kyber bricks. We also got a couple of missions. Well, one's a mission, one is one of those target, or I guess shooting gallery is probably the best way to describe it. It does not count towards the shooting gallery challenge for the galaxy, but it is, in fact, a shooting gallery. Now, quick reminder, we do have quick links down below in the video description, and if you've been following along, you're probably right here in Crait Outpost, ready to take off and take on the space area. As you can see here, we got all 20 of those Kyber bricks, a couple of ships, a couple of tokens, and of course a data card as well, giving us the confidence to go ahead and take off and leave this place behind. All right, Crait Space up next, and we're going to go ahead and hop in our X-Wing and get on out of here. Now, again, if you are in a hurry, maybe you already got the Kyber Comet, or maybe you want to check out one of these particular character tokens, feel free to use the quick links down below. Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and target our first location here, which happens to be the Kyber Comet, which is right in the middle of a space battle. And I'm sort of torn between, like, do I just get the Kyber Comet, or do I take out the battle too? So I do a little bit of both. In fact, I take out a couple of the ships, and then I realize, man, that's going to take too much effort. I'm just going to go for the Comet, and I get up close and personal and give it the old pew, 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 pew. And it rewards me with not 1, but 5 Kyber bricks. Thank you very much. All right, and then space battle, we've left it. Bye! And we're going to go ahead and fly out and around and target the next quest, which is actually definitely character-based. We need ourselves a bounty hunter. You probably saw me toggle over to a bounty hunter character. And basically, if you walk up and approach Captain Peavey, he's actually going to tell you he needs the services of a bounty hunter, which will require you to switch on over. For us, we had one in our arsenal, so all we had to do was push right on the D-pad until we found that guy. Then, of course, we got up close and personal, hit the icon indicator to instigate this Mynock quest, or I guess it's a mission, huh? And it tasks us with heading over to Tyerell, the Resistance base, which was like one of my favorite places in the Force Awakens game. There's a lot going on here, quite a large free roam spot. And we're going to go ahead and drop it like it's hot. In fact, there are 5 Mynocks scattered throughout here, and you can see 3 of them as soon as you land. There's a satellite way off in the distance, straight ahead. You can see the Mynock flying right above the old indicator out there. There's one sort of in the middle between the satellites, and then, of course, there are a couple right here on this giant one to our right. Now, I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis here as I'm seeing that, for some reason, I have dueling bounty hunters. That's right. We got twins, Basil, which... that can't be possible. Django, a twin? Oh, boy, we don't want to get into that. That gets a whole new mess of things, right? I mean, technically, it's Boba, but you know what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. All right, we got the first Mynock down. In fact, all you have to do is shoot it out of the air, run up to it, and press the icon indicated to collect it. Now, before moving on from this first satellite, you're going to want to take out the second Mynock, as there is another one floating up here. I do believe it starts off just attached to the side of the satellite, so if yours isn't floating around, just be looking around, and you should find him attached somewhere close by. And go ahead and collect him, and then we'll go ahead and keep on with the keeping on, up and over the hill towards the middle section of the area, where we're in fact going to find the next 2. It sort of seems like maybe the other 2 Mynocks might be on the other satellite, but they sort of took us for a little bit of a trip. And we'll show you right now. So there's one Mynock floating right over these, I guess, I don't know if it's like air conditioning ducts or what's going on up here, but right up on top of the main base place, we're going to go ahead and drop Mynock number 3. All right, we'll go ahead and collect them. Now, before moving on to that final satellite, you're going to want to actually go to the back side of this building, as that's where a Mynock is hiding out. So we're going to go ahead and show you real quick where he is. And, of course, all you got to do is shoot him down and collect him as well. Oh, there's a little bit of a funny angle there with some bush in the way, but go ahead and drop him like his eye. Look at that. We got him. Mynock down. I guess it's just technically a Mynock. The mission's Mynock. Kind of like knock, knock, who's there? I'm sure that's what they were going for. All right, so 4 collected. Now we just need 1 more. And, of course, we saw him as soon as we landed and got out of our ship. He was floating around in that back satellite area. And not quite all the way over there, but definitely in that general direction. But luckily for you, the game actually even tells you where the hotspots are to look. So fairly easy mission overall. However, there are two that were sort of tucked away. And for whatever reason, one of them that was supposed to be sort of hiding on that first satellite was not for us. I don't know if he just got scared. There was two bounty hunters or what was going on, but we're not going to ask too many questions. We'll go ahead and drop the 5th Mynock and collect him, and it should give us a prompt that we need to return back. Now, it doesn't say, hey, would you like to return, yes or no. It actually requires us to choose the area. So we have to deliver the Mynocks to Captain Peavey, who is still waiting in Crait Space area. So we're going to return to where we just started from. And as soon as we get here, we actually find out we have more mission left to complete. And you can see there's a stud comet over there, too. We'll be back for that later. Don't you worry about that. And as we approach the exclamation point here, he is going to actually require us to be a scavenger, as you can see by the purple icon there. So we're going to switch over to Chewie and get our on. Sort of. Anyways, I made a mistake there. Another identity crisis, switching to the wrong character. All right, so we get a little bit of orders here. He asks us to take it to a specific ship in another galaxy. And we're going to go ahead and do that for him. So we got to smuggle these guys. And, of course, because we are smuggling, we are going to get stopped like 3 different times on the travel. I almost edited all of this out, but I figured you guys would probably want to see me go through the same junk that you guys go through. But essentially, it's 3 phases of attacks. And the first one starts off with 8 TIE fighters trying to take you down. And I do believe I ratty the baddies rather quickly here. And which way did it go? Which way did it go? Essentially, I find them all, and then we give the old shave and a haircut, and we are out of here. I don't think we go quite to plaid, but we are hitting that light speed. And on to the next area we go. Keep in mind that I have edited out some of the travel sequence here just to speed things up ever so slightly. In fact, speaking of which, I actually, over the years, we've been doing this for over 10 years now, and along the way, we've gotten a lot of feedback from you guys, and I even got some feedback on a really old video yesterday that was stating, some of your LEGO videos are just sped up too much. And if you go back to, like, LEGO Batman 2, which was the first LEGO game we covered, lots of really sped up stuff. And I'm not talking like slightly sped up. I'm talking like 5 or 10 times sped up. In certain circumstances, they're running fast, so fast, it's almost blurry. And you guys let us know that although that was dead time in the video, and it certainly helped my commentary times be shorter, ultimately you guys preferred the more real-time speed versus the sped up stuff. Now, I've sort of found a happy point where I'm not doing 100%, I'm doing like 105%. So, it shaves a minute or 3 off a video, depending on how long it is, but it doesn't seem like overwhelmingly fast for you guys to follow. And although it is going a little faster, and you might have to tap pause once or twice during each level, it's not like it was before where you watched like 2 seconds of the video and it covered like 30 seconds of gameplay. So I appreciate all the feedback is what I'm getting at here. And even on some of our older videos that are 6, 7, 8 years old that, can't be upgraded or changed based on the feedback, but new videos, all of our newer stuff has been, improvised and better. At least we think it is. We think it's a little bit more to your liking. Now, that was a little suspect right there. I went into lightspeed with a giant rock or meteor right in front of me. That was a little scary. All right, as soon as we get to the final area here, we're going to swoop around the backside of the space battle, as we don't want to get involved with that. It's not our fight. I promise you, it's not our fight. We're trying to get around it, but, it sort of shows it as like a giant circle, but it's like a 3-dimensional circle. And notice here, too, I'm not getting any closer. I've got my boost on, and I'm not getting, and then finally it's like, oh, wait, yeah, you are. So it was like I was getting a tractor beam or something. Tractor beam. Anyways, we finally get over to the old golden circle here, and he says, "Splendid, a well job." And then we got a quick second here where it's like, huh? Oh no! The Mynocks are loose on the old First Order officers, and pretty funny stuff, really. Nice little prank, if you will, or troll. And once we get all done here, he actually rewards us with himself. We get the Captain Peavey character token, which is kind of fun. So my knock complete, and Captain Peavey is now part of our, available arsenal. I don't know if we have to purchase him or if he's readily available, but I don't know what happened there. I tried to pull up my galaxy map because we are in Jakku airspace here, and we need to get back on over to Crait to finish up our final section here, which happens to be that targeting or shooting gallery. And we'll go ahead. I think it's called the targeting run. That's why I think I keep leaning towards that. Oh, but first, we got ourselves a stud Comet. Definitely recommend taking these on, especially if you got multipliers and stuff, because it should add up really fast. And, you know, you need lots of studs. And, of course, our motto around here is, got to get them all, got to get them all. So we'll go ahead and blast a couple of proton torpedoes, and I don't think they do very much damage, to be honest with you. But I got my lock on, and I'm going to go ahead and drop it all the way, depleter that meter, and watch them studs stack up. Now, as you probably remember, we are looking to get a $384 million data card purchase coming up soon, where we'll get that 10x stud multiplier. But we got some cheese to save up first. But here you go. Rampage run, shooting gallery. This is simple, you guys. There are 12 targets. You need to get all 12 before the timer runs out. And it's kind of a wonkadoo, because as soon as you start, you have no idea, like, which way do I go? Do I go up or do I go down? And luckily, though, this particular type of mission actually gives you the sort of waypoint markers telling you where the items are. So it's really easy to get in there. You might have to do it once or twice, but look at this. I still had, what, 12 seconds or so left? And I was way late to the party at the beginning. So I got confidence that you guys will get that done and, you know, this is a fairly easy space area, as there wasn't one of those crazy races. But hey, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for Crait Space. We got 100% all 5 of those Kyber bricks and both of the character tokens, but that is it. Don't forget to check us out on social media if you have not already. Please check out HappyThumbsGaming.com as well. We got all sorts of stuff going on there, including written guides for this game and more. Big shout out to my guide writers, Tyler P, Doug, and everyone else, Gary, ATC. Anyways, as for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time, see ya.